Uncensored. Of course, those that haven't subscribed, click on that button and subscribe. Today we bring to you one of the great people that the university has had, that has always been there for the students' mental health. As we get into the show, let me allow him introduce himself before we enter deep. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, the CEO, Chai Uncensored. My name is Gerard Emmanuel Abura, the President Para Councillors, Uganda Christian University. And briefly about the Para Councillors are the junior professional councillors that are trained at Uganda Christian University. We always do this training free of charge. It's a short free course that each and every student would like not to miss. So we always call upon students to come join this training each and every start of the semester. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. I've heard from him. He's called Abura Emmanuel, the president of Para Councillors. It has been a busy week for you, starting from Monday, where you kick off with the Mental Health Awareness Week. Could you kindly tell us about the origin of the Mental Health Awareness Week?
All right. Thank you so much. Let me start with our university. You see, a university, it's a hub of intellectuals, of growth, development, interactions. But then you see, as time goes on with interactions and other things, you find that the university becomes the same place for stress, anxieties, and depression. So, what brought us into the Health Awareness Week, we really looked at the situation that the students really pass through at times. They pass through a lot of difficulties silently, without the acknowledgement of their friends, the administration, and other people. So we sat down as a committee of the para councillors that we surely need to create awareness amongst the students. So that really brought us into this Mental Health Awareness Week that was kicked off on Monday and to end on Saturday. And surely we have really had a lot of activities, and still we have very many upcoming activities. We welcome everyone to come and join us as well in this week. Thank you.
Understanding the Mental Health Awareness Week, what inspired the Para Councillors Association of Uganda Christian University to bring up this week? Because in the past 5 years or 10 years, we haven't heard about the mental health run in Uganda Christian University as a university. Maybe could you share with us what inspired the association to come up with the run?
Thank you so much. First of all, I really need to appreciate the administration of Uganda Christian University. Actually, it's the first time of its kind that we are having a mental health run that has been launched by Uganda Christian University. The mental health run has never happened in Uganda, but the para councillors of Uganda Christian University came up with a mindset of having this mental health run. So this run, we looked at the community, we looked at the student body, we looked at the administration. Despite of us being students, we may think that other people don't undergo mental issues, but surely this cuts across each and every individual. And now for us to get rid of these mental health issues, it needs me, it needs you, it needs us to bring together a collective responsibility so that we can have a better mental health. So, as the committee of mental health of para councillors, we sat down and we said, surely we really need to create more awareness and get better ways of people maintaining a proper mental health through physical exercises. So this mental health that we organize is to create awareness and as well promote mental health through physical exercises. And the run is this Saturday at Uganda Christian University. We really call upon everyone to come and we join hands so that we can create awareness and promote mental health through physical exercise. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. It's approximated that about 7 out of 10 of the students you meet at the university are mentally disturbed by the various things that they go through. Of course, some are drug addicts, some are victims of sexual harassment, some are victims of different kinds that affect the mind. Why do you think the stigma there's still stigma surrounding the mental health among students, maybe in the different universities.
Uh, Now you see, when we look at the university, as I talked of the university is a hub of intellectuals and has really various things that transpires, social interactions and all others. Now, when we look at the purpose of a student at a university is to study and excel academically. We find challenges with the students in terms of academics, whereby you find a situation when a student, yes, is attending lectures, a student is really so determined to improve academically, but you find that there is lack of, I may say, inadequate resources for the student to cope up with the academics. Sometimes you find issues of tuition, you find sometimes a student it's once a day, which is not proper for a healthy body. So sometimes these are the difficulties that we really find that students face in the grounds of academics. And then when we go to interactions, yes, I know most of the people really look at the university as being a place to start up courtship, relationships. Now you find they really meet a lot of challenges. First, relationship is not something that we just look at it in a mere manner. Relationship is so stressing if you're not ready for it. But if at all your heart truly dwells into a relationship, you will really make it in that particular relationship. But then you find the couples at times having misunderstandings that they can't really come into good terms of it. So this stigma really affects the students academically, socially. That at times affects them mentally and brings in issues of depression, stress, and anxiety. So basically, this really affects the students' academic performance.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Now, the other thing I love to appreciate is that you have been a para counselor for how many years?
I've been a para counselor for now 3 years.
Yes, you have been a para counselor for 3 years. Could you share with us a story or a personal experience of how a student has benefited from the mental health awareness initiative of the association?
All right, thanks so much. Me being the president, I've been the president of para counselors for 3 years. And though me personally joining the para counseling training, it was of heart. Yes, we have sometimes people who join just because they want to get certificates, because they want to earn a certificate or way up their CV. But then at times when you come for this training, you start discovering a lot about yourself. You discover a lot about yourself, you discover a lot about other people within you, and also it gives you a routine of staying within different people, different environments. So we have got very many people who have really benefited from this initiative. I may say apparently we have trained about 7,000 para counselors within the community of Uganda Christian University. And these, first of all, the benefit comes to themselves because they've gotten to know more about themselves. They've gotten to know how to live in their different environments. So we have very many initiatives that we started as para counselors. First of all, I know most of us we have heard about the Padagal campaign that we look at ending period poverty in different rural areas. We have had now 2 successful editions. First of all, we had Buikwe that we benefited 1,000 girls in those different schools. This year in March we went to Karamoja where 2,000 girls, school-going girls benefited from this initiative. We had the community, the widows, about 30 widows benefited from this community. And also the question might come, where do we leave the boy child? Yes, we always cater for them. We have various things that we provide to them. Clothes, we provide to them, sugar, soap, and also we teach them. We teach them a lot of things. Now, with our third initiative, that is the mental health run. We're looking at the mental health run being something that is going to be annually. Every year we shall be having the mental health run. We don't look at charging people. Yes, as it has been going on, the bibs are free. But what we expect from you, at least support the run, contribute towards the run. That's all what we need for this. So basically, we have various initiatives that the para counselors have started. We have the hostel outreach that we started this week. We are really going to different hostels. Each and every hostel, we are creating awareness of mental health. So surely hope by the end of this week we would have reached each and every hostel within the UCU community. Yeah.
You have talked about reaching out to hostels and reaching out to the different people at the university. Could you kindly tell us what are the key events that we have during this mental health awareness week?
Okay, the key event that we have this mental awareness week, basically the hostel outreaches, the talks. We, as the para-counselors, we have invited various speakers who are going to be talking to the students, motivational speakers, spiritual speakers, and also we have other people of experience that are really speaking to the people. First of all, we are looking at the talks where first day we hosted Reverend Dembele Yeso. That was at PDR. That one we invited each and every committee from Sabiti, Davis Hack, and the host was PDR. Yesterday we were successful that we had another one at Little Angels, whereby we had Reverend Esmond. That really taught us on discovering our potentials as human beings. Where does your potential lies? Today, as Wednesday, we have another outreach that's going to be at Premium Hostel. Tomorrow Thursday we shall be at Tupendani Hostel, and then Friday we shall have a worship evening that is going to take place at the basketball court. We invite everyone to come and have a talk with us. We shall have different people, and then we shall crown the week on Saturday with the mental health run that we are going to be hosting more than 1,500 participants for this run. Yeah.
Wow, it seems it's going to be a very busy week for the para-counselors and the para-counselors office as well. But then looking at the events that you have talked about, how are you getting the students involved in this? Because the students have busy schedules. They have classes, they have lectures. How are you getting the students to get involved in this?
Okay, now getting the students involved, first of all, it starts with the heart. Remember, the issues of mental health looks at someone's psychological mentality. Yes, we have invited people to come and talk to you. You, as a student, you have challenges that you face. When we publicize this, you're always inspired. Yes, because you really want to learn. You want to know more. Or you want to get rid of the challenges that you're facing. So it's about someone's desire. Secondly, we're working hand in hand with the residential sisters to make sure they inform the different students of the different hostels about the talks. Thirdly, we have had the students who keep on publicizing and putting the posters on their different hostels. This communicates a lot to the students and enable them be aware, or they acknowledge them about our talks in the different hostels. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. You have heard a lot from me, but then I think there's a question that has been disturbing my mind. When we talk about mental health issues, at the university, what are the most accessible resources that can help a child or a student with mental health issues, and how accessible are they?
All right. Thank you so much. First of all, I really want to appreciate the administration of Uganda Christian University. You find in some situations in other universities or other places, it is very expensive for someone to get a therapist. Now, when you come to Uganda Christian University, all the services are free. First of all, you do the training free of charge to be a para-counselor. Secondly, the university counseling services are free of charge to the students, which this actually itself makes it very accessible to everyone. Leave alone the issue of counseling, we also have the chaplaincy. The chaplaincy, you can easily approach the chaplaincy department and really talk to the people who are that side. Fourthly, we have the para-counselors. As I said, we have about 7,000 para-counselors who have been trained, and they are students. They can really help try to advocate for proper mental health within the student body. So really, I feel it's so easy for the students of Uganda Christian University to maintain and promote a better mental health, since they access all the services free of charge. Yeah.
Okay, when you talk about the university being of great help, what role do you think the administration of the university can come up best to cope out issues of the mental health among university students, especially at Uganda Christian University?
All right. You see, the university basically they would build more of the supervisors of the para counselors. The first people they should be looking at here is the para counselors. The para counselors really look into the students. Why? They are the closest people to the students. Sometimes the students might fear to approach the administrators because of their issues, but it's really so better that you can really approach a para counselor and narrate to the para counselor your stories or any challenge that you're facing, and then you see better ways you can be helped. Now, what we really need the university to do is basically, first of all, is education and training. They need to constantly support the para counselors training. This will really increase the number of the para counselors within the institution so that each and everyone can be an ambassador of mental health. Secondly, supporting the mental health campaigns. We have various different campaigns that we do as the para counselors. Like we have the mental health run that is going to take place this semester. We have the mental health awareness week that is going on, and we have generally different clubs. We have the drug-free club, we have the mental health club. That really, the administration should come in to join and support these various clubs. This will really help each one of us to promote a better mental health within the student community.
Okay, as we are getting closer to the end of the show, what are your long-term goals and long-term plans for the Mental Health Awareness Week in our university? Yes.
All right, the long-term goal for this Mental Health Awareness Week is like, at least we're looking at creating awareness to each and every student of Uganda Christian University. They should be acknowledged on the best ways they can get rid or overcome the challenges. For instance, I remember on Monday when we started, Reverend Dembele used to say, the best people or the people that truly give you the unseen wounds are the people that we love most. Now, we're looking at the best ways. How can we better the relationship of the people? How can we stop these unseen wounds that the best people that we love always bring upon us? So, basically, we want by the end of this week, we should all be equipped. We look at a theme of a healthy mind is an asset. Why? Because with the para counselors, we are equipped to equip others. You gain the knowledge to give in knowledge to other people. And we believe that by the end of this week, at least a communication would have reached to each and every student concerning mental health.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I think you didn't get the question right, though you tried to get it. What I was trying to mean is, after the week is done, what are your other long-term goals in regards to the Mental Health Awareness Week?
Oh, all right. Thank you. But I brought in yesterday I didn't finish it. Why? I talked of this. After this week, everyone should be well knowledgeable about the mental health. But then, the long-term goal is like we're looking at a UCU community that each and every student is pushed mentally. You're not stressed, you're not depressed, you're not into some challenge that you can't get rid of them. Because we don't want issues where a student will stay into hostels, a student will create enmity between their friends and the relatives. Why? Just because of the challenges that they're going through or because of the issues that they have amongst themselves. And then, the long-term goal that we have now that we have created awareness amongst the students, at least we expect an improvement in the mental issues within the different people, and then the challenges that the students face, at least we really need a stand ground for each and every student. They are not going to be pulled behind just because of their mental health issues, but then they will look for their better ways of getting ways and couple up with the better ways they can live to each and every environment.
Yeah, thank you so much. Maybe to our viewers, your final message to the viewers.
All right, thanks so much. I'm really so glad to have been hosted in Achaye and Censored. To my viewers, let the mental health awareness be a collective responsibility for all of us, for me, for you, for us, to make sure we have and maintain a proper mental health with everyone. Come join us on 21st September as we run and we create awareness. We shall have different speakers that will come and talk to us to sensitize us about mental health. Thanks so much. I say this as a president of para counselors because a healthy mind is an asset. Thank you.
A healthy mind is an asset. Being mentally healed is not a disease, it's curable. Thank you so much for joining me on this great show. Of course, I will be there for the run on Saturday, 21st. Of course, they are securing their bibs. I believe you can see I already have a vest and I'm ready for the run. Otherwise, those that haven't subscribed, click on that button, subscribe to our channel and say side. Till next Wednesday, thank you so much.